Hey y'all. Wow, time flies. I woke up this morning and realized that today is 1 month since I packed up and moved to Thailand. I've done so much in the first month, gotten so many things done, had so many experiences, and I'm pretty sure I can say that every one of them has been good so far. So I popped into 7-Eleven and got my lunch. I got a bag of chips that are hot chili squid, a ham and cheese sandwich, and a bottle of Gatorade, and that was 74 baht, 76 baht, something like that, right around $2. Anyway, $2 lunch, and I found a shady spot, and I thought I would just sit down and talk with y'all about my first month since I retired and moved to Thailand. So after 1 month, I'm settled in. I got everything I think I need now for the condo. I went and got things like a fan and towels and sheets, and I got another rack for drying clothes out on the balcony when I do laundry. I thought about getting a kettle or a coffee pot, but the minimalist in me is waiting 30 days to see if I really still want it or think I need it at the end of that time. My three biggest expenses in my first month were my visa, the Osmo Pocket that I'm filming on right now, and then internet, which I prepaid for the year. I'll use the Osmo to make YouTube videos and to make stock videos, so in the end it's going to pay for itself from the revenue that it will generate in those two income streams. Now, rent was another big expense for me, more so because I worked a deal to get a 1,000 baht a month discount if I paid 6 months ahead. So I'm paying 2 6-month segments. So that was big out of pocket, but when you average it out, it still comes out to, well, depending on what the exchange rate is, 480, 460 a month, something like that. Now I also had the medical expenses for my eye, but 2 visits to the hospital and having the procedure to get that drained still came to under $200 total for both trips. And then I also did a 2-night trip to Ayutthaya, and that was about $150 for housing and food and transportation, everything to get there. So nice trip for just $150. I've also ordered a few things from Lazada, like filters for the camera here. A beach chair I've got ordered because you can rent chairs on the beach, and I love to sit out there and watch the sunset or after dinner or before dinner. And they're 50 baht a person, and you can rent them for all day. But that chair will, if I average that out also, I'll save money by buying a chair, and that way I've got the convenience of having my own whenever I want it, can go and take it anywhere. I also broke a band on my Fitbit, and I've ordered replacements off of Lazada. Those were 17 baht each. I bought 2 of them, but I did get a coupon code, so I got 4 baht off. So they were 13 baht. About 38 cents each for a Fitbit band. And I ordered some flashcards to help me start to learn to speak Thai. Thanks for the tip, Pete. I'll be using those, and hopefully I'll be well prepared for a language school once I pick one and start attending. I knew my first month was going to be more expensive, just getting established. I'm not worried about breaking my budget to get myself settled in and comfortable. Once I get into more of a regular routine and not these upfront purchases, I'm sure I'll be able to meet my goals. My last big known expense that I've got planned is going to be my driving licenses, but those are going to be good for 2 years. So again, if you average the cost down over that time, not that expensive at all. After that, I'm going to get into business as usual, rent, utilities. Oh, by the way, December utilities, the bills came in. My electricity bill for the month of December was 606 baht, and at today's exchange rate, that's $17.50 US, and the water was 120 baht, or $3.46. So 21 bucks for electricity and water for the month of December. I'll also have, regular stuff like food and insurance, and probably eventually a motorbike rental. But once that routine gets established, I'll give you a full breakdown of my monthly expenses and how my passive income is offsetting those costs. Speaking of passive income, had a really good month in December and generated almost $1,000 from my passive income streams. So covering a huge portion of what would be my normal monthly living expenses. I think I can easily say that I've adjusted and adapted well. I've created my routine with coffee in the morning, places I like to go and eat, food I like to eat, but I am steadily trying new things. I love to go to the vendors and ask them what their best dish is, or just ask them to pick what it is I'm gonna eat, and I eat whatever they give me. That's worked out really well so far, and I enjoy doing it. These hot chili squid chips, pretty good. This first month has been all about adapting and changing and getting used to being in a new place, living in a new part of the world, a completely different culture. And so far, for me, that's been really, really easy to make the adjustment. I think maybe one mistake people would make when moving across the world into a completely different culture, a brand new environment, that might cause them some stress or actually cause them to fail and not enjoy it, is trying to bend that new location to what they're used to, right? So you can't move here and expect things to be like they are where you're coming from, unless you're coming from some similar location in Southeast Asia. So if you came here from the United States and you hear it kind of frequently or read it kind of frequently in those online groups, oh, why do they do this? Why do they do that? And the folks who are complaining and struggling are the ones who want everything to be like America or like the UK, where they just moved from. You're not going to change Thailand to suit you. If you're going to make this move, you need to be ready to adapt, and you have to be the one to change. Otherwise, you'll never be happy. It seems to me that the folks that I've run across so far, or again, that you see complaining consistently in those groups, are the ones who have that expectation. They expect everything to revolve around them. They expect the world to be the way they want it. And that's just not a reasonable expectation. If that's what you expect when you move here, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And if you're bitter and upset and angry where you are now, and you come here and you're still bitter and upset and angry, the problem's not Thailand. This place is so casual, so relaxed, so happy. If you can't be happy here, you're not going to be happy anywhere. I know when I was in America and working and living and dealing with all of that, I wasn't happy. I knew I didn't want to work anymore. I knew my time was coming close for retirement. I didn't think it would come this quickly. But again, I had a plan, and I was ready to adapt. I was ready to make the move and enjoy the experience, and even the challenges that I go through. I just chalk it up to experience, right? If something doesn't go your way, or if something takes longer than you expect, or you can't do something or get something that you want, just chalk it up to this new life and go on. Learn from it. Understand that that's just the way things work now. Disappointments, have there been any? I think the only time I've really been disappointed is when I've seen someone being rude or disrespectful to the Thai people. Most of the time, if you run across someone being rude or acting a fool in public, it's going to be a foreigner. I've not been disappointed with Thai people, Thai culture, Thai food, anything to this point. I love my condo. It's a great location, good size for me. I love being able to see the beach, look out the window, take a couple steps out the door and be on Beach Road, be on the beach. It's so convenient to all kinds of different food, any kind of shopping you want. The bot bus route, I can take that anywhere I want to go, super cheap. And so transportation is very affordable. Well, lunch is over. Let's take a little walk. Would I change anything if I was going to do this all over again? If if I was still back in America and I was planning the move, would I do anything differently? And I think the short answer is no. I'm going to put a card on the screen now that links out to a video I did about 3 things to do before you make the move to Thailand. And those are good whether you're moving to Thailand or anywhere else. And I've got several other videos in a playlist that you can find on the main page of the channel that talk about some of the financial preparations that I've made. But all in all, not bragging that I did everything perfectly. Certainly it wasn't perfect, but the plans and preparations that I made have definitely worked out well for me. I think it's about time to get these Christmas decorations down. What have I enjoyed the most since I moved? That's a tough one. That's probably the hardest to narrow down to the most because I have enjoyed everything about it. I love the food. The people are amazing. I love the beach and the view. Love the cost of living. It is everything I had hoped it would be, and I hope that continues. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, but you're enjoying this content, go ahead and punch that subscribe button now. That way you can be sure you know when I upload a new video, and it helps the channel grow. You know what everyone says. Anyway, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. So, short summary. First month in Thailand, living here in retirement has been fantastic. It's one of the best things I've ever done. I am looking to enjoy the rest of my life here and looking forward to so many new adventures. And I'm just thrilled that so many of you are interested in following along. I plan to take you with me. And if there's something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Speaking of Lazada orders, see which one that is when I get upstairs. Now I gotta go pay my water bill. Y'all, Thailand is fantastic, and I really still cannot believe I'm here, let alone been here for a month already. Even if you're not ready to make the jump and move here for retirement or long term, if you get the chance to come to Thailand and check it out, take it. It's an amazing place. You'll love it. It is time to hit the pool and relax. I'll see you in the next one.